What up? It's your boy Wall Street Hit My Line. Today I'm hitting your line, as I do quite often, about some basketball. And today I want to talk a little bit about college basketball, because obviously, as you guys know, I'm a big Washington Wizards fan. So the NBA draft has been a big part of my life forever, because we're always needing to get better. And, the past couple of years certainly have been even a bigger deal because Wizards are a bad team, so they're getting high draft picks. And now we're a young team, a young and bad team that's getting better. So we're not just an old, bad team. But I want to talk about a draft prospect today that I actually had the pleasure of watching this weekend play against the University of South Florida. Yaxel Lendeborg. And hopefully I'm saying that right, but I'm not sure. But I just want to show love because, it don't cost nothing to show love. And this dude is the real deal. And he's a senior. So obviously NBA teams are not going to pick this guy in the early first round. He's right now projected to go mid-second round. Tankathon, which is, one of my websites that has my favorite NBA mock drafts, and you get to, randomize, who gets the top pick and all that, so it's fun. They have him projected at 46th right now to go to the Chicago Bulls. The Wizards have 2 second-round picks in that range, so it could be interesting if they pick him, but I don't think they'll pick him because, they want to go young and they're probably going to be biased, even though he's going to be, 23 by the time next season starts. He's going to turn 23 in September. But yeah, he's got an interesting story. Before I even dive into the stats, he went to JUCO, he went to Arizona Western, and then transferred out to University of Alabama-Birmingham. And he's currently, playing really well. He's improved over last year. Last year played 35 games, averaged 13.8 points and 10.6 rebounds. Was named the American Athletic Conference Defender of the Year, AAC Tournament MVP, first time All AAC, and second team All District. And they obviously came back for this year, the 24-25 season, where he is averaging 17.9 points per game, 10.8 rebounds, shooting 57% from the field, also averaging 1.9 blocks and 1.6 steals. So, at the very minimum, this dude's going to be a very good defender at the NBA level, in my opinion. He's already got great athleticism. He's 6'9", like 240 pounds. He's built, bullies guys in the post, bullies guys from a defensive standpoint. So I think he's going to have a lot of potential to help out a team from that perspective. I think a good NBA comp is like a Jared Vanderbilt or a Dorian Finney-Smith. Someone like that can be like a stretch 4 that is mainly going to just lock down, the top guy, 1 through 4 on the opposing team. So I don't think it makes a lot of sense for him to get picked by a team that's kind of rebuilding, although I do not necessarily think, a rebuilding team should steer away from guys that are older, quote unquote, in the draft. Because, the dude's 23 years old, right? Or he'll be 23. If the Wizards pick him, that's still a good pick, right? And you never know in the draft. You could pick a guy who's 18 or 19 and he never pans out, ever. Or you pick a guy who's 22 or 23 who's shown improvement year after year, and you bet on that. It's a 4-year difference. Does it really make that big of a deal? Maybe a little bit, but what percent of guys play for the same team their entire career anyway? So you're really worried about this guy's going to get to, 36 or 37 years old quicker than the 19-year-old? I don't know. It's just kind of silly to me. But this guy's got a lot of skill, shooting 33.3% from 3 on the season, 74% from the free throw line. So, this last game against USF, though, 21 points, 6 blocks, and 19 rebounds. That's crazy. And, UAB's having a decent season, 16-9. They haven't played, a ton of, games against really, really good teams, in my opinion. They did play against Memphis, in which they lost by 23 points. So, we'll see if he can really vibe and handle his own with NBA competition, but he's obviously going to be a guy that's probably going to be playing in Summer League next year, or this upcoming year, I should say. This upcoming season, summer, whatever. I'm jumbling the words, guys, but you know what I mean. But I think he's got a lot of skill, right? There was a guy kind of like this a while back that went undrafted. I think it was like the 2014 draft or something. His name was Trevor Mbakwe, and he went to, I think, Iowa State. But he was just a big dude, could really rebound the ball, and people didn't pick him. I think he got some time in the league. I could be wrong though. Yeah, no, he never played in the NBA actually. He played for Minnesota. That's right. But he was a great rebounder. But people steered away from picking him in the draft because I think by the time he was ready to get drafted, he was like 24 years old, right? So people just kind of tell guys that they're not really going to be, good draft picks because they're older, and I don't really get it. I think this guy, Yaxel, is going to be a good NBA player, right? And that might just be me, overthinking the stats, and he hasn't really had exposure to elite level competition yet. But I don't know, when you're getting 10 plus rebounds in basically every game, that's something serious, regardless of what level you're playing in college. I think, to be, a non 7-footer, he is 6'9", still a big guy, and you're playing in D1 and you're getting that many rebounds a game, like, it's impressive. He's ranked 6th overall for rebounding. I think that's in the nation too. So I don't know. I want to know what you guys think though. I do think this guy has potential to get drafted. I think he can certainly make an impact on a mid play-in or low playoff team. I think he could help the Bulls. I think he could help the Warriors. I think he could help the Miami Heat. I think he could help, the Lakers. He could help a lot of teams like that. I think he can be a lockdown defender with his athleticism. He's super athletic, super quick, and he's very strong. So, if a team needs a guy that can lock down the 2, 3, and 4 position, I think he's your guy. He's just got to certainly develop more of a 3-point shot. He could be a stretch 4, 3-and-D type of guy in the league. So let me know what you guys think though, man. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Yaxel? Do you think he's going to get drafted? Where do you think he's going to get drafted? Let me know. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like, thumbs it up. You know what I mean? I would be so happy if you did that. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys soon. Stay safe, take it easy, handle business, stand on business. Peace.